the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm joined by the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the Jet, Kenny Smith. We'll watch the visiting squad as they go up against the Timberwolves for Minnesota.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. Certainly what we have in store for us today. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. They've got to be hoping that the road will be a little kinder to them than their winless homestand they just concluded. Oh, goodness. Wow.
That's how you get your boys on the bench going crazy. What an incredible dunk by Durant. Never ceases to amaze.
Dishes at the basement. Simmons against Rondo. Count it.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
He dishes it to Green. Kicks it to Durant. Lets it go with a three. Drops in the tray. Durant's got 5.
Durant can't help but make threes. It's unfair for a guy his size to be able to shoot like that.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Williams for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Pass to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 7.
Oh, it's so hard as a defender to get to one of Durant's shots. He releases it right at the top of his motion.
And when you watch Kevin Durant, perhaps the most astounding thing about him, C-Web, is just how easy he puts up points. He does it in a number of ways, and sometimes it's quiet, and sometimes it's gigantic and loud. But, you know, Chris, the points are always there for him.
Well, look, he's going to go down as one of the best scorers ever to play. I mean, it's kind of strange to say that Durant gets overlooked in his ability to score by some. But I'm not sure if we'll ever see another player like Durant for quite some time.
Simmons passes to Williams. Back to Simmons. Gasol on the high post. Clock at 6. Here's Bazemore. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And stolen by Bazemore. Simmons dishes to Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I love how Simmons sets the floor. So good at spotting his teammates for a high percentage shot.
Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Durant kicks to Markkanen. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Bazemore for 3. Here's Nowitzki. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having. And I'll tell you what, age ain't nothing but a number when you talk about the impact of Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, with his size and shooting touch, he creates so many openings for himself and his teammates offensively.
Durant, the pass to Markkanen. Shoots a 3. Rondo's shot is off. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Simmons dishes to Nowitzki. Shoots over Mirotic. Great D that time from Rondo. Timberwolves trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's the screen. Mirotic the screen. Durant for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
And that and the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And we've got Green. Durant is out there with Mirotic, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Markkanen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. From 11 feet away, Nowitzki kicks to Simmons, feeds it to Bazemore. Nowitzki with the screen on Durant. Back to Simmons. Gasol a screen. Simmons passes to Gasol. Over Rondo. The offensive rebound. No good from Gasol. Timberwolves trail by 4. Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Bazemore inside the three-point line. No good that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And Chris, we often talk about what makes a good coach or a good player, but to change it up a bit, what do you think is an aspect of being a good general manager in the NBA?
I think being a good manager is about a couple of things. Knowing how to manipulate and deal with the salary cap so that you can bring the best players around each other, but the skill sets have to fit. Best players aren't just what a guy has done in the past or how many points he scored or how many records that he's broken. It's about, does his skill set fit with another player? So you don't want 2 guys that are ball handlers on the same team, or you don't want 2 guys that need a ball handler to facilitate, and therefore you don't have anyone to penetrate. So someone that knows how to weave and interject different skill sets that complement each other, I think is the type of GM that is successful in this league.
Sometimes easier said than done, though, right?
I think most times easier said than done, because a lot of GMs have some great ideas, but they need some.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Williams against Green. Williams kicks to Nowitzki. Picked by Williams. Simmons dishes to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Markkanen. Simmons inside the line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
Rondo kicks to Green. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Knocked away. Here's the break. Here's Bazemore.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw.
And the Timberwolves, a team that is evolving how you imagine they would with Tibbs running things here. Deliberate approach on both ends of the floor and really looking to dominate the rebounding margins. And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Rondo kicks to Green. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Greg, in the areas you just talked about, rebounding and pace, the Timberwolves are very much where they want to be.
Yeah, the team just looks to make the most out of their possessions and try to beat you through efficiency. They have players that can get easy transition points when the opportunity presents itself, but in general, they aren't trying to speed the game up.
There's the screen. Green with the screen on Simmons. Mirotic the screen. Green kicks to Durant. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Durant's got 15 points. Williams against Green. Outside Williams. Now the feed to Bazemore. Gasol is screen on Green. Here's Simmons. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. 4:30.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome back,
Show.
everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. When does this guy cool off? I mean, he's been stringing together multiple monster games lately. And Shaq, that'll do it.
We come back to Minnesota now with a striking look at the 10th Avenue Bridge, downtown Minneapolis, off in the distance. Well, both sides. 39% from the floor, not their best. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. They've got Kent Bazemore. Pau Gasol is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Williams. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Bazemore gets the bucket.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Rondo kicks to Durant. It's over Bazemore. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 3rd assist on the night. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
Simmons passes to Williams. Now here's Bazemore, defended by Durant, the 11-footer. That shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
Nobody near Williams. Misses the 3.
Can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. Can't pass that shot up.
And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
They are a lousy 1 for 5 for the half. They need to find a way to get it going.
Here's Green. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Nowitzki dishes to Simmons. Over Rondo. Good on the baseline, Jay. Simmons got 10 points in the game. And Chris, so many of us involved with the NBA, either as broadcasters or players, had a moment where they just knew that this was the game for us. Did you ever have that moment? And if so, Chris, when did you fall in love with the game of basketball?
Wow, that's a great question, Kev. You know what? I have so many signature moments in my life that continually made me fall in love. I don't know if there's just one. You know, I remember, for instance, Isaiah Thomas, after he won the All-Star game, I believe it was like 86, 87, and after he had his mom come up and his mom did the interview with him, and I was there with my mom, and I remember thinking to myself, man, that would be a cool moment. Or watching Magic Johnson hoist up a championship because he was from Michigan and I had followed his career the whole time, and so watching him win a championship. Or how about those great Magic Johnson, Larry Bird commercials back when they got out of the limo and were looking at each other, you know, that type of stuff. So man, so many great moments, man. I can't pick one, but there's so many great moments.
Great moments indeed.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Nowitzki a screen. Williams with the ball. Now Green defending. And Simmons kicks to Gasol. And the three off target. Minnesota's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Simmons against Rondo. There's the screen. Mirotic the screen. For the three. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Rondo. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Minnesota on top as they wrap up the third quarter on a 12-4 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with.
Keep the ball moving. Quick decision.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Timberwolves leading by 5. Green is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Durant. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. And it's Markkanen in at the center filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Durant, the pass to Green. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Williams. The dish now to Gasol. Here's Simmons. It's Nowitzki, top of the key. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Durant with it. He kicks it to Mirotic. Durant with a screen on Nowitzki. Here's Mirotic. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Mirotic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And the ball at 42%. Outside, Simmons. Good looking screen by Gasol. For 3, Williams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rondo dishes to Markkanen. To the inside, Mirotic, and it's sent back by Nowitzki. Pass to Bazemore. Fires from the corner, and good, he nails it.
Just an amazing feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside, Green. Pass to Durant. Six on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. Here's Williams. Count it. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Now, that's a gutsy take on this part to make that happen. Many would not have tried that over the larger defender.
No good from Simmons.
Good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He's to play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time. Mirotic is an exceptional player. I mean, he's someone that welcomes taking and making these big type shots.
Williams kicks it to Bazemore. From 13, and he hits the jumper for 2. And that's 12 points for Ben Simmons.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Green kicks to Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for your Timberwolves. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And the former college player of the year. I mean, former MVP. I mean, Durant, the first freshman to ever earn that distinction now at the line. Incredible.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. 14 points for Ben Simmons. Rondo against Simmons. Mirotic the screen. Now here's Durant. He's covered by Bazemore.
And Kevin, and whether it's that sweep through or up fake, Durant has always been canny about luring defenders into fouls.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a two-point ball game.
Great players understand the situation. Close game, he rises to the challenge.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
This has been a one-man show all the way. He's taken it upon himself to carry the entire weight of their offense. And with all the scoring he's done, I don't know how he's had enough energy to even get back on D.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Rondo and stolen by Bazemore. Here's Simmons and the go-ahead bucket, no good. And Minnesota has possession. Durant attacking, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
He does so many different things on the court. Durant practically forcing the defender to foul him to the drive.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a two-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
If possible, I think you run something that you go for the 3. Take the best shot available.
Williams, a screen on Green. Simmons against Rondo. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
And the Timberwolves call time. Green passes to Durant. Green with a screen on Simmons. Back to Durant. Over Gasol. Oh, missed it. Nowitzki. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Simmons is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Nowitzki. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Look at that!
Simmons is a purebred scorer, a dominant offensive talent who can score in so many ways.
And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Outside Durant, 11 feet away, and Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Durant. Markkanen's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And Simmons slams it in.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Green with a screen for Rondo. The pass to Durant. It's over Bazemore. Off the left rim and out.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Outside, Simmons. It's in!
And what skill from Simmons. A total genius at reading the defense and exploiting them in the paint.
And the Timberwolves call timing. They're trailing by 4. 52 seconds left in overtime. To the inside. Green, the screen. And here's Rondo. And stolen by Williams. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And that one is good. Now Rondo.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, we know some crazy stuff happens out there, but everything would have to go their way for them to finish this off.
Here's Durant. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
There's 18 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 16 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. And they had some nervous moments. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris...
Durant with 81, 12, and 9. 31, 18, 18, 15. 9. Kevin Love with 15 assists. Simmons with 69, 9 boards, 12 assists. Sweet Lou with 39. Bazemore and Gasol both with 15. Gasol did have 9 assists to go with 21 boards. Bazemore had 12 assists with 9 steals. And Nowitzki had 12 and 18. Good grief. Just pound from the inside. Get buckets. Get all the